Change that to live chat, I remember. Okay. And then how do I get this? The link. Here we go. Okay. That's just me being being old. Oh dear. That's still there. Hello. Hey, is that Joe? I recognize that picture from far away. Copy that. Stick the link right here. Franklin, wow, how's it going? Does it sound okay? I don't have I haven't done this in a long time, and the studio's not set up. Studio. The dining room's not set up. Just Instagramming. Please ask more questions on Instagram, by the way. I think there's like 7 questions. Nice one. Thanks, Stacks. I was wearing an Udi. I've been looking, it's been a long day. Wad woke up at like 1:45 this morning and hasn't slept since. Because he's a weapon. So it's been a long day. But I was wearing like comfortable chill out Udia, like massively. If you watch the streams, I think you know what they are. And I was like, right, bub, to Soph. Was doing the bath. It's weird. I don't really miss any bath times with Wilder, to be honest. So this is quite strange. But yeah, I was like, right, bub, going to work. And she said, wearing that. I was like, right, you are. So I just chucked the first jumper I had. It's from Ragged Priest. Have I got it on backwards? No. Ragged Priest. Hey, Fitz, how's it going? Kitty Johnson, hello. And Parade of Laughter, hello. How are you guys? Oh, I need this. Sorry, I was doing the Q&A. So we've, the Bellyache live video is coming out at 6. And the label have asked me, I mean, by my own free will, I have decided to do an Instagram Q&A. So let's have a look. Let's have a look at some of these questions. Really, Franklin? Wow. That's a throwback. Should I have some music on? I'm doing music. Will I get copyright? I'm just going to do music. Guys, for no reason whatsoever, can you all go and watch the What About Today music video? The original one where we used the pictures of people, pictures that people have sent in for every pixel. For no reason whatsoever. Just watch it a couple of times. What am I doing? Let's just stick this on. Tell me if this is too loud or too quiet. Just putting on some songs that will go on my weekly playlist that I haven't updated in a long time. Yeah, no reason. Just go and watch it. Right, let's answer some questions because in 12 minutes that video is going out. Let's have a look. Would you ever do smaller gigs that we could meet you at after and have a pint? That's from Grace Charlton. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that sounds bloody wonderful. Yeah, and feel free to ask questions I remember YouTube chat being how to say shite. But ask them in there. If I miss it, I'm sorry. And if I miss it because of YouTube, I'm also sorry. Hey, Amelia, how's it going? I see. Wait, I've completely lost you. No, there you are. Yeah. Hello. Yeah, that's all right, Evie. How are you? No, I forget what the YouTube. Shut up, Lewis. Yeah, I'd love to do that. Of course, I'd love to do that, Grace. To be honest, at this point, I'd love to play any gig. I'm not really sure what the gig forecast is. I know we lost a lot of money on our last tour, so still kind of recovering from that. So I don't know. I'd love to do that. That's neither here nor there. Neither here nor there. Is this cheers, Grace? Thank you. Sorry. It's been a while since I've spoken to anybody but my wife and my son, really. So excuse me if I goo goo gaga a little bit. Let's see. Malvika asks, how's it feel to be? It's all right. Yourself? Ian with the no question saying hello. Hope you're good, sir. Hope you're good too. Denver. Ian, right? Think so. Denver, Colorado. I hope you're well, man. I hope you're well. If you could have wrote any song, this is from Joe. Wait, is this Joe in chat? Hey Nate, how's it going, mate? If you could have written any song that came out in the last 5 years that's not yours, what would it be? Sabrina Carpenter song, probably. Any of them. No, wait, let me think about this seriously. 5 years. So 5 years takes us to 2020. To 2020. Jeez. Let me circle back. Let me circle back to that one. Because I actually want to do that seriously. What's your favorite? Hey Nate, here you are. What's your favorite song from the new album? It changes. Do you know what? I haven't actually listened to the album in a long time. We're gonna do a pre-release listening party. If you pre-save the album, please pre-save the album. It's free, takes seconds. Honestly, it's probably like the best way to support your favorite artists right now, short of buying merch or a ticket to a gig. It's just really good because it shows the powers that be at the DSPs like, hey, I'm interested in this music, you know, and that means that they may push it out to new people, which, I mean, it's bonkers that that's your job, you know. that should not lay at the feet of the people consuming the music. But that's just, I mean, I've only got 8 minutes, so I'm not going to go into it. But the whole landscape of everything these days is extremely frustrating. So, yeah, sorry. If you pre-save it, you're entered basically into a raffle where you will potentially receive a link to listen to the album before it comes out. And that'll be the first time I listen to the album in a long time. Right now, I have two favorites. I have a song called Silence, which I love. It's in 7/4. It was really cool to record. It's really frustrating to write, but it's really cool to record. And then there's another song called Out There Somewhere, which I'm also a big fan of. It's like my first kind of toe dipping into like fabricating a story, you know, kind of like, well, it's not like Stan by Eminem, but you know how it's like it's a story that's being told that hasn't necessarily happened. Maybe Stan happened, I actually don't know, but you know what I mean. That's the first time that I've really done that. Well, apart from When the Water Meets the Mountains, because the world hasn't ended yet. I know it's felt like it lots of times, but it hasn't ended yet. So yeah, like a lot of the time, you know, I know that, God, maybe I need to fact check myself here actually, but a lot of the times I write songs about things that I've felt before, right? And maybe I change some of the makeup in the song and, you know, and make it about the sentiment of how I felt rather than the situation specifically. But a lot of the time I have felt those things, and without there somewhere I haven't really. So it's quite interesting to visit that, I suppose. So I think, yeah, maybe that's my favorite at the moment. Sorry, let me dip into chat. Tide Apple, wow, how's it going? Anthony, of course. How's the wife, the piano learning wife? How's it going? I hope you're well. Oh, thank you, Joe. Yeah, just get mates to pre-save it. Like I said, it's free, and you can just create a playlist that's like, you know, pre-save stuff, and you just save it to that, and you never have to see it. You know, like it's whatever. But sorry, what I was saying is the label wants a certain number of pre-saves. Well, it's not like, hey, get this or else. Sorry. God, it's been so long since I've spoken to people. But that's their like goal thing, and I don't want to let them down because they've put their faith in me, you know. But it's like 400 pre-saves away, and I just don't see that happening. So, but yeah, do it, please. Please. Hey Vet, how's it going? Bob, how's it going? Nobbish, lovely to see you. Yeah, I mean, I'd love you to listen, but that, you know, I also understand that some people might not want to. Sorry. Well, I don't know what that was in response to. He's back. What's your favourite part about being a Papa Watson? Oh, Roger's fallen asleep already. I didn't even get to say like proper good night. That's a shame. Do you know what? So much. One of my least favorite things that's happened in the past few years is like leading up to Wilder's birth. Everybody's saying like, oh, you know, say bye-bye to sleep, or you know it's hard, right? You know it's difficult. Because like, whilst, you know, where's the lie? You know, whilst it's not necessarily untrue, it's so easily offset. It's so worth it. You know, so worth it in so many ways. Today, Sophie and I woke up before 2 a.m. right, and we've been awake. Soph's worked all day, and I've looked after Wild all day. And like, if you gave that to me on paper, I'd be like, oh, no thanks. No thanks. I won't have that. But there have been like multiple dozens of points today where he'll say something or do something, and I'm like, that's really funny, or like, you're actually great. And I think that like at the moment he turned 2 in November, and at the moment, it's like so he grows every day, and he's such a clever kid. I know I'm a dad, so of course I have to say it, but like, he's such a clever kid, and he's so like emotionally aware, and like there are times like we're having conversations now, you know. I don't know, like I feel like the list is too long, but it like at the moment he's just like this collection of everybody who has come before him. And he's just like, you know, I'll look at him and I'll see Soph, my best mate, the love of my life. And I'll look at him and I'll see myself, and I'll be like, you know, God, lucky you. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just wonderful. It's just wonderful. Sorry. It's 2 minutes until the thing. Okay. more, like you learn more when you finish songs that you don't necessarily like. But you know, writing 4 chords and 3 lines and going, oh, I actually don't like that, let's move on, is fine. But come back to it, you know, and finish that song, because then that's when you gain the XP. You know, how many songs did you write that you really liked but you didn't end up using? Livy, dozens, lots. For many reasons. I'm not cool enough to do certain things, or you know, it doesn't really suit me. Whatever, lots. But that's a good thing about songwriting, is that it doesn't happen. Oh no, is it lagging? I haven't dropped any frames. Oh, I guess it's YouTube. Oh, maybe it's because the song. Oh my goodness. Can I watch that live with you guys? Or like, will it not work out because I'm live? Let me pause this. Premiere, one watching. Oh, it's okay. It's live. It's live. It's live. I'm gonna mute it. I'm gonna mute my desktop audio so you can still hear me. I'm just going to copy and paste this into the chat. Go watch that, okay? Sorry guys, I'm watching the Bellyache premiere, so that's why I'm not speaking. I love the bass part in this song. Doom dee doo doo doom doom dee doo doo. Look at that posture. Okay, done. Well, potentially. I know people were behind, sorry. Did you really? Funny, nice little comedy at the end there. I will remain quiet just for a little bit. Feel free to ask questions about these sessions, by the way. I'll just stay on for like another 5 minutes. Just whilst people finish up. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, I actually love all of the parts in Bellyache. Bellyache actually Livy G, the one and only Liv and G. Oh, it's still going a bit. You're here. Okay. Phew. Um. What I was saying. Oh yeah, this is one of the songs that I almost didn't put on the album. A song that I love but almost didn't put on the album just because it's like I do this all the time. Like I there are so many projects or genres or styles that I'd love to do, but I just like I am best at sad songs about my ex-girlfriend, and I can barely get anybody to listen to that. So why would I, you know, why should I be trying anything else? You know what I mean? What? Amelia, it's been out for 8 minutes. Thank you everybody, thank you. So yeah, it's one of those that I almost didn't put on the album. But yeah, I love every part of that, to be honest. Thank you. Thank you so much, Amelia. Thank you. Cut out. Wait, it might be the gate. These are the old settings. I haven't really fiddled with these settings. I just turn the gate off. So there might be like, ugh, you know, sounds of the room and stuff. Apologies. Right, let me we need more of these. There's one more. So I recorded 4. There was meant to be a 5th. So there's 4 band members. There's meant to be a 5th band member. So a lot of these sound a bit emptier than I'd like. But it just took so long. You know, it took us 14 hours to record 4 people playing 4 songs. So I couldn't do any more, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Hey, Cat. Sound cutting out. My dad's saying it as well. Okay, so I have dropped 0 frames. There is no gate on my voice now, so it's always open. My mic is always on. So I think it's YouTube. I'm going to blame YouTube. Apologies. Because everything on my end, I think, sound is fine. I can hear just fine. Sound is fine. Okay, weird. Fitz says it did hit. It did it for Fitz, but a YouTube restart helped. F5, everybody, F5. Yeah, so I would have done more, and I wanted to do more, but also an issue was rehearsing, right? Like, I recorded this album with Jimmy in September and November 2023, and these sessions were done October 2024, and I don't have a drum kit at home. You know, I had to go drive back to my dad's and pick up an electronic drum kit that he bought us a very long time ago, and fix that to kind of do any rehearsals. But the thing is, so hard to rehearse by yourself, like, so difficult, you know. Like, I'm playing along to a full band. I tried using so many services that like will remove drums or solo drums or whatever, you know. I don't have a bass at home, so it's very difficult to rehearse. So it actually took a lot of energy and time to rehearse 4 songs. So maybe I couldn't have done more. But the next song is an unheard song. You got it. It's on the album, but it won't be released until the album. So I'm not sure it'll come out before the album, unless pre-saves go crazy. If pre-saves go crazy, I could maybe convince the label to release it early. Restart worked for me. Great. Brilliant. Tour. I saw Stacks ask about tour and merch. Short answer is I just don't know. I don't know. I'd obviously love to tour all over the world, and you know, but the issue is people have to come, and my, like, the reason why I do this has changed, right? I do this to support my family now, and you know, and it seems, I don't know. I think it will take some convincing to have me leave my wife and my son for months on end now, you know. So yeah. Well, I am looking into vinyl. Will be done. We're waiting to hear back from the vinyl people. Small run of hopefully some kooky vinyl. Probably get that pre-ordered at some point. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know, Stacks. Merch, yes, I would love to do merch as well. But yeah, it's just doing small runs. It would be silly of me, like, realistically, it'd be silly of me to do anything but a small run of stuff, and doing small runs is very expensive. So yeah. Yeah. I think that we've spoken about it. I'm not saying, you know, no live shows ever, because that's crazy. We've spoken about it. I just don't want to, like, say our plan and for it to not work out. Do you know what I mean? But there will hopefully be a show at least. But yeah, I just can't promise anything at the moment, you know. Anthony, Matt, sorry, I'm rubbish at this. I'm very out of practice. But thanks so much for popping in, man. I really appreciate it. Did I see you've had a third now? Congratulations to you all. Send my love to everybody if it's applicable. Hey, this bloke called Lewis that you don't know loves you. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know about streaming. It's I don't know. I'm busy now, you know. If you said no shows ever again, I will personally come and get you. Okay. Funny. Funny. Um, oh, Amelia, my hero, thank you so much. Thank you. Fitz, I would love that. I would feel very guilty to have you do that, but that would be lovely. Right, I'm gonna go make dinner for my wife and go spend some time with her and then go to bed. We have been up for what, 16 and a half hours? Do you know? Do you know what I mean? Um, but yeah, please pre-save the album. It's the links everywhere. I'd really appreciate it. If you have a friend that likes music or if you have a friend that doesn't like music, just say like, do click this link and put it somewhere. Do you know what I mean? Um, if we, like I said, I'm 400 pre-saves away from like the label goal. If we able to convince them to release the next live video before the album comes out. If you do pre-save, you're entered into seeing, hearing the album before it comes out on a Zoom with me, a listening party. And also just for the people who are in the lowercase gang, you guys will get priority on that. So look out. I'll do like God, I haven't opened Discord in so long. I'll do a Discord thing or something, letting you know. But yeah, you guys will get you guys will have like a guaranteed spot if you can make it. I think it'll be on the 1st. I think we're thinking Saturday. But yeah, keep an eye out for that. Daniela, sorry, my husband asked who does your mixings. He's a producer and would love to contribute with your music one day. The person who mixes a lot of my stuff is a guy called Richard Wilkinson. Golden Ears, I call him. Based out of London. He is a fantastic bloke, full stop. Engineer, producer, and mixer. Just has like such a good ear for detail. 100% Richard Wilkinson's great. We had Jimmy, who produced the record with me and wrote a lot of the songs with me for this album. Jimmy Hogarth, he mixed this one, and I think it sounds really good. So yeah, those two are brilliant. Very cool. Likewise, Franklin, thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. Sorry to pump and dump. But yeah, go. And hey, if you want a little flash of nostalgia, the What About Today music video is just a really nice. Don't listen to it because it doesn't sound great. It's aged like milk, as they say. But just like watch it a few times. That would be great. I love you so much. I'm only kidding. I love you so much. Thank you for chatting with me. It's just been really fun. We should do this again sometime. Maybe with music and stuff. I don't know. Who knows? See everybody. Have a wonderful weekend. Love you. YouTube takes like 2 working days to actually send this. So I'm going to wait for a bit. I didn't play the music either. Jeez Louise. I'll move to my stronger wrist. Bye. Take care, everybody. Love you. Your stream will stop immediately and you will no longer be live. End.